Hello, everyone. Greetings again. So I'm here with you today to talk about e-commerce platforms challenge or battle. So we will talk about Shopify versus Magento, and we'll have two guests who will come up with their own ideas, their own, let's say, notifications and arguments and pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages. So let's talk about Shopify and Magento with our specialists and move on. So today, me, Webster Web Meridian, e-commerce expert for over 6 years. I don't want to just talk too much about myself. I would better just introduce our guests and let them talk briefly a few words about themselves. So who will be today with us? That's Aleksei Tarasov and Oleg Fediv. Please, guys, also introduce yourself to our audience.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. My name is Aleksei Tarasov. I'm Certified Adobe Commerce expert. More than 7 years IT project manager experience and trying to combine innovation with pragmatism.
Great.
Hi, my name is Oleg. I'm a Shopify developer with a really long list of that experience.
You've been doing that over the decade, so 10 years.
That was a lot. In general, a lot of experience in that, in the Shopify especially, which is like my main platform with the one I am working with right now, actually.
Okay, great. Thank you for this intro. Let's talk in details about the Shopify and Magento. So what we're going to talk today, we'll cover 11 different items, chapters. So we'll talk about the subscription fee, customization, integrations, multi-currency languages, supporting mobile applications, restrictions, and so on. So I'll not focus on that. We all that covered you to under our webinar. So please, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach me out at webster@webmeridian.net. We'll provide you with free technical audit. And for the last several webinars, I was really impressed that, guys, almost 50 people, 50 business owners came to me to get the free technical audit. And all of them are really, really happy. And I will be more than happy to make you reach out your business and grow up together with you, with us, and all together. That's why we are here. So let's talk a bit of statistics about Shopify and Magento. So statistic was able to reach and built with. So there is a belief that Shopify is the best solution for launching an e-commerce business, while Magento is better for scaling. So we'll confirm or debunk this with our experts today. You can just see the numbers that Shopify covers more than a quarter of a market share in this world. That's really, really impressive. He's way ahead of WooCommerce and others. And Magento, why we're talking about Magento? Because it's also a great solution for scaling. And it's also, despite on these small numbers maybe, but that's, I think, two the best solutions for e-commerce. Okay, let's talk about the subscription fee. We will be comparing today Shopify, Magento, Shopify, and so on. I'll talk briefly about the fees about that. Let's read together. Shopify offers tiered pricing plans with monthly subscription fees. Costs vary based on the plan selected. So the basic plan is $29 per month. Next, like average plan, $79, and the premium plan is $300 per month. Additionally, of course, you will have like other additional fees, depends on the different functions that you plan to add. What about Magento? Magento is open source free with limited features, but the next level e-commerce starts from $2,000 almost monthly. The highest level of Magento Cloud starts from $2,800 per month. And we will explain you later why costs are so different, what is like pros and cons, and what would you choose, for example. Choice is not ours, that's your choice. So you will decide what is better for you. But anyway, we will help you to get all the advantages from your current business, or if you want to start your business, to grow and get more sales and get more benefits and profits and earn money and get a success. So that's why we're here. We are here just to help throughout just our own vision and providing you with valuable information. So let's start with the first agenda item number 1, let's say, or even number 2, but I will not be here talking anymore. So I'll provide the access that to our experts about no-code development. So we talk about the Shopify and Magento. So Oleg, please, about the Shopify easy store customization without the involvement of developers. Would you please explain more about the no-code development on Shopify?
It's kind of the most easy and friendly platform for me, because it's just really no need any coding. If there is a proper theme, if you have everything, that if you are happy to get some extra design or whatever you like, some additional visual things that people usually like, it's always easy, and it's just great to have that platform, because it has super nice admin part. It has things such as customizer. It's kind of thing that allows to implement what you see is what you get principle, which is kind of cool and always easy to understand what will you have in the end. And
okay,
that is,
let me ask you a question here. How do you think, for starting the business, is it better for me just not to use the customization tools as for the beginner, or maybe even though I'm just a newcomer here, I can also still use the customization?
You can use customization easily, actually, and it can be, but some basic and a little more advanced customization is easy to apply, but for some advanced, some really unique things, you still need to get some help from the developer, I suppose, or the apps or something like that.
Okay, got it. It's clear. What about Magento? Alex, I give a word to you.
Thank you. So actually, in opposite of the Shopify, Magento offers a greater flexibility than Shopify for customization and extension, of course, but the non-code development not so easy. So of course, it has some UI tweaks. It has some no-code page builder tool and some marketing features. But however, for throws the customization like system integration and performance tuning, developer input in generally essential in this case. So yeah. Okay. Things like Bogdan little bit hanged, so
All right, it's pretty clear. Let's go to our next thing about the issue in more detail. I knew it was wrong with the connection. All right, about the customization on the offline store, we'll make it more clear for our listeners. So Alex, again, please let's continue with the Magento here.
About the online store, so Magento offers extensive customization. We have a short set and allowing the store owner to tailor almost every aspect of the online store and meet specific business needs. So there is a big amount of third-party services. This is a big amount of checkout process customization, integrations with CRM, ERP systems, and more. So however, leveraging this capability often requires technical expertise in the house from the Magento certified developers. So customize the Magento store can involve theme development, custom model creation, and complex configuration. It's
okay. It was, sorry. I just you made it laughing, not maybe me only about the word capabilities. So what are the capabilities of Magento? What are their pros of Magento customization on the online store?
So as I said before, the capabilities of Magento is quite huge because it's options to connect with CRM system. You can get the orders from that. You can input orders there. So you can also be you also can switch it with some mailing systems. So it's quite hard to explain everything in just few words and this limit of a seminar, but you have to trust me, it's really a lot.
Okay, great. Oleg, please, now, how about the Shopify? What will you say now?
Well, it's still very customizable. Still very customizable. There is a lot of different things you can change, and depending on the theme you have chosen, you can do a lot. You can shuffle things in the visual aspect. Obviously, you can do whatever you like, personalization, some updates to the visual aspect of the website you want, a lot of different things in general, and super easy to extend that because of the market of the apps, the really big bunch of the apps that are available to cover additional needs in that sphere. It's really nice to have that thing actually, and they really help much.
All right, got it. Thank you. Thank you for detailed explanation. I know much more detailed explanation can be done separately in an hour's only about token customization, but for now, I think that's pretty enough. So, guys, if after these slides you decided to switch from Magento to Shopify or Shopify to Magento, we can assist you with this migration. Just write to me at webster@webmeridian.net, and we will help you with this request easily. Let's go next about the support. Support, I think it's also pretty tough topic to talk about, as well as newcomers, experienced businessmen. If they reach some questions, problems, troubles, they need to find solutions. They must refer to the support of a customer support. So I think just it's also a topic where we can just expand it later, but now let's do it shortly. Oleg, please, how about support?
Well, there's actually a lot of different ways in Shopify to communicate with the support. It may be a live chat, maybe an email, or a phone support. They are always pretty responsive and offer really nice and fast turnaround. And actually, there is like a lot of different documentation in the internet that will help you also to get along with the issues you will meet. And there is also a great community that is constantly growing, obviously, because new business owners are being added to Shopify platform for a really long time, and I suppose are adding still right now. So support is pretty nice in Shopify.
How about Magento, Alex?
Okay, so the first what I have to say that Magento belongs to Adobe, and Adobe is a huge company, and level of the support it's actually quite good. Also, there are many forums, documentation, user groups. I also found some forums which still support in Magento first. So yes, community quite good.
All right. I think it's pretty extensive support in both services. Let's go next. Integrations. That's what is more technical thing. Please, Oleg, tell us about integrations on Shopify.
Well, Shopify provides pretty nice and solid integrations with their mainly the apps. That's kind of the main thing that allows Shopify to communicate with different platforms, with different markets, CRMs, whatever you want to connect your shop with. It will be for 100%. There will be an app that allows to do that. And it's always pretty easy to do. It's just plug and play thing. You install an app, you set it up really quickly with a couple of clicks, and you can go live.
Great. Alex, how about the Magento? Does it have also so easily accessible integrations?
Almost. So Magento Open Architecture allows for various integration with third-party services, with the systems, with different CRMs, payment gateways. I think they even more than on Shopify, but it's not so easy because Magento offers both built integration options and ability to add custom integrations through the extensions of custom development. Magento, you have to have your own team for Magento development who know how this integration should be done properly, because a lot of dependencies could be faced on the project. So,
okay, you must be an expert to connect the Magento.
Actually, in this case, yeah.
Okay, I see. Thanks. All right, now the next topic about the data storage on servers, on own servers or other servers. How about the Shopify here? How does it deal with servers? Oleg, please.
Well, it's like a self-hosted platform. It's the platform that is not allowing to serve anything outside of their ecosystem, and the servers are always located somewhere where the Shopify have an access to, obviously, and not allowed to have some extension connected shops.
How do you think? Is it just good or not really if they have their own server?
It's good for majority, I suppose, of the store owners, because you don't have to think about the server. You just run your business, and that's all. You don't need to take care about the server. You don't need to look for some developers or system administrators to do some things with the server. You are not expecting some downfalls while you're using that, which is kind of cool, I think.
Okay.
That's just sometimes better to pass the responsibility about the data.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's just you don't care about it anymore. You just trust the Shopify and follows. That's it.
It's more safe, maybe even.
And how about Magento? How about their servers?
In this case, we have few options. So of course you can deploy it on your own server. You can use Magento Cloud. You can use AWS. Actually, you have option for all of them, and this is pretty good because actually, for example, is a Black Friday. You don't really faced with the issue if you have enough powerful server with over population on your over customer on your own website.
Okay. Yeah, I think if you're more technical, so you like this flexibility, yeah? If you can just host it on some other servers. Okay, thanks. Now it's clear. Now we will shift to the multi-currency topic. It means just to be able to work with different currencies all around the world. Like not only US dollars, euros, and the most popular one, but who knows, maybe some African currencies or Asian or European one. So what about that possibility for Shopify? Oleg, please guide us here.
Well, Shopify stores are usually having the option, the multi-currency, with the different market setups, and obviously have that option covered well. However, there is a thing about the checkout. Sometimes on the very basic plan, there might be an issue with that because there will be only one currency that is set for the shop as the basic one. However, I suppose if you are operating in different markets, you can allow $40.
I think so.
Better
Yeah,
plan.
you must allow that. Okay, Magento, can I pay in some exotic currencies? Can I have my shopping store just on the edge of the world and accept the currencies from the customers and allow them to pay me with it?
Yes, of course, it's not an issue at all. It supports multi-currency functionality, allowing businesses to accept the payments various currencies based on the global customer base. It has a lot of different payment methods, and of course, you can integrate the currency validator on your website, which will pull the data from external service. So it's not an issue at all.
Okay, so I think both services works here pretty well. How about languages? If I know I am Chinese, Korean, African, and I don't know English, can I still create the valid store for my customers and let them click on these buttons in their own languages? Shopify, please, Oleg, tell us about this possibility here.
Well, as a modern platform, Shopify obviously supports multiple languages, and there's the best actually way that is recommended to use an internal app they are offering, which is free and which is just allows you to do whatever translations you want with the customizer, like the same principle of what you see is what you get in the end, and just update your languages whenever you like with the proper translations. Even the app allows to generate translations if it's needed. If you still, I'm not sure it's the best translation though, because that's a technical one and machine one, but still that's an option for users to add a lot of different languages you want inside the shop.
Yeah, that's what I want to ask you. Like in addition, for example, if I go to Shopify store and I see, like, I want to buy a coat, for example, yeah, and I found a mistake that it's not a coat, it's like goat. I don't trust this shop anymore. I don't want to just face any difficulties. Maybe I lose my interest at that site. So it's interesting to get some feedback from you whether it's possible to avoid major mistakes in translating in different languages.
You better get a translator guy to help you with that. But still, the basic coverage is pretty nice, and I suppose the goat and goat case is acceptable here because that's pretty different words with the meaning. Still, there might be some differences in sentences structure, I believe, but some nuances, but not the goat and goat thing.
Okay, and Magento, what about supporting different languages on Magento, Alex?
So actually, the language packages are pretty good. There are a lot different packages. Actually, what you asked before for some specific search result, it's more depends not on the language pack, but on the search engine selection. So settings. And in this case, what I want to add also the Magento works with Elasticsearch, which is pretty good. And it's also possible to add some AI features there. So it's also really easy to avoid these issues in the future.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for mentioning that. How about supporting B2B functionality? So we'll talk now about the multi-vendor marketplaces, yeah, like eBay, like Amazon and so on. So Shopify, can we do that on Shopify?
We can, but there's some edition that is actually the app edition that will allow to open new sales channels depending on what kind of additional marketplace you want to be connected to. And they are also easily to install, easy to set up, a couple of clicks, and that's kind of plus thing, I suppose. But natively, Shopify doesn't offer anything like that. But when you have those apps, you don't need anything else.
Okay, I see. I think you are pretty doing good here. But as far as I know, Magento pretty is specializing on B2B. Alex, is it right?
And yes, and it offers a robust of B2B features. Actually, it's bulk ordering, quote request, account management, pricing, some special price rules. If I'm not mistaken, the tax validation. There are a lot of different features. And Magento Commerce is specially designed to support B2B e-commerce needs, as you said before. So for developing a multi-vendor marketplace, Magento flexibility and extensibility come into play, allowing to the integration of the third-party extensions, which you can also find on the Magento marketplace. And yeah, it's quite good for B2B.
Nice. So now we know what to do if we have some special needs. We can just reach out both Shopify or Magento. Okay.
Magento more flexible.
I guess so. So, guys, if you want to transform your current online store into a marketplace and be the next Amazon or next eBay, so we are here to help. Please reach me out at my email, webster@webmeridian.net, and we will provide to you all the necessary information. We'll guide you throughout all the processes, and we'll reach it out. So we'll be all together working on that task, and we will cover that. So no worries. Next topic about the mobile applications, availability of mobile applications for customers and store management. As far as we know, we'll not just do shoppings on our laptops or tablets. We need to do that through the mobiles. So mobile devices, So the Oleg, Shopify, how does it work there through the mobile devices?
Well, they have an app that is, I suppose, downloadable by any device you want, that allows you to manage your orders, manage sales, inventory, do some fulfillment, whatever you like, whatever is your store connected with, and track your general sales. Maybe you want to use, there is also available some analytics inside the Shopify itself already that is also available in the app. So it's pretty nice and easy to use, and those push notifications always work on the sales if you want. It's generally nice and easy to use the app. They have for the management, for whatever you need the app for.
Okay, I like that. That's good, that modern way. Okay, what about Magento?
So actually, Magento does not offer dedicated mobile application management. However, user can still have an access to the Magento admin panel and manage their stores through the mobile responsive web browser. Also, there are many themes which help to create some mobile sales and enhances the shopping experience for users to enabling the store management from mobile. So actually, quite normal, not perfect, but you always can find something which will reflect of your needs.
Yeah, but in Magento here, you must dig deeper and find a solution by yourself or find an advisor. Yeah, but
what I want to say that Magento is more for big companies, for big kids, and in this case, they more use it from the desktop device.
So there was no need for even mobile applications.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, restrictions on the number of products, categories, data volume, etc. Shopify versus Magento. So let's talk about that now with Oleg. How about the Shopify here? All the restrictions.
Well, there is not much of the limitations in general for the Shopify. There is no limitations for orders, products, customers, or whatever you like. But since the Shopify has its own servers served by themselves, they have some limitations with the variants of products. For example, it's 100 variants. I'm not sure I ever seen someone that hit that number before, but still there is the limitation about that. And the thing that I'm aware as well is the meta fields, which is kind of specific data, also not oftenly used with the common amount, the greater amount of the store owners, but still have limitations of the definitions of those meta fields and the amount of characters that can be in the string of the meta field itself. It's pretty big one, but still, it's a
there is a
limitation.
limit, but the limit is very far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never saw actually someone hit the top as well for that.
Okay. And how about Magento?
So actually, it does not have strict limits on product category numbers and data volume. Actually, only limitation which I know could be depend on your hosting. Actually, in general, even I see the open source and the commerce. The commerce is more extendable edition, but there is no limitation for open source. So.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious. So if Magento more specifies on, let's say, big businesses, or at least, let's say, in average, bigger businesses than Shopify, so it must be no limitations at all. Just you must pay for additional data. That's it. Okay, got it. Thanks. So we have finished this very short brief about the Shopify versus Magento. So now you know a little bit more about what is better for scaling, what is better for starting up. So that's it that we start at the beginning of our webinar. So I think this phrase is pretty right. So Shopify is cheaper, easier, and faster, but Magento is more about for scaling and making your business growing bigger, and expanding. So that's it for now. That's it for today. Thank you very much for attending this webinar. If you still have some questions about Shopify, about Magento, about moving way or back, developing, finally starting up that business, please contact me at webster@webmeridian.net. And I had a great pleasure and want to say a big thanks to our guests today, Oleg and Alex. You really opened my eyes to some particular moments about those services. Thank you for that. I hope it also was interesting for our audience. And all right, everyone, have a good luck and contact us right after this webinar. Take care. Bye.